scholarships, not only for this school year, but for all the school years to come. The Shoot for the Heart endowment is large enough to provide 4 scholarships, and the other 4 are honoring some very special people that I will be telling you about later. Shoot for the Heart is a sporting clays tournament that was started in 1999 by Keith Wilson, who had major cardiac surgery at St. Thomas Hospital in Nashville. He was so grateful for the care he received that he started this tournament. Over $3 million has been raised since the tournament began, and the proceeds have been divided between St. Thomas Hospital, the Nursing Division of Northwest, and the Community Foundation of Northwest Mississippi. The tournament was highly successful and became an annual event. In 2011, after Keith's move to Mississippi, he approached the Community Foundation of Northwest Mississippi to assist him in continuing the successful fundraiser. He chose, along with help from Dr. Ellen Williams, the Northwest Community College School of Nursing as the new recipient. It was a perfect choice, since they already have a ready and willing pool of volunteers in the nursing students, many of whom received extra scholarship money for their volunteer service. Here's a picture of the student volunteers for one of the Shoot for the Heart events, with Keith standing in the midst of them. Keith is quick to note that it would be impossible to host this fundraiser without these wonderful and smiling volunteers. Between 2011 and 2019, the Shoot for the Heart fundraiser has given $341,000 to the Department of Nursing at Northwest. This includes the scholarship funds that have been given directly to the student volunteers. Over the years, these 6 scholarship endowments have been established. Keith was unable to be with us here today, but we're so glad that Tom Pittman and Keith Fulcher from the Community Foundation are here. Would you please join me in expressing our appreciation for this tournament, for the Community Foundation, and for the Nursing Division, who worked so hard to provide these funds. As I mentioned earlier, of the 8 new scholarships that were established this year, 4 are named after some very special people. One is in memory of former nursing student Diane Biffle, shown in the photograph on the left. The other 3 honor Dr. Denise Bynum, Director of the Nursing Department, Sharice Reed, recently retired, and Diane Scott, who is currently teaching. It is my pleasure to tell you about each one of them. And I have to mention that we have a whole bunch of nursing faculty here, and we have a whole bunch of nursing students here. So if you feel at the least sick, just raise your hand. I have told the nursing faculty before, and I will say it again, they are the smartest women on the planet. I believe that. A 2013 graduate of the Associate Degree Nursing Program, Diane died in 2016 at the age of 47 due to complications following surgery. In addition to the funds provided by Shoot for the Heart, contributions were given to this endowment by the Student Nurses Association, her fellow nursing students, nursing instructors, and other friends. The scholarship will be awarded to non-traditional students in the Associate Degree Nursing Program. Diane was a native of DeSoto County and was very proud to have graduated from Horn Lake High School. She was actually offered a scholarship right after high school to sing with the Northwest Singers. She had a beautiful voice and she loved to sing. Later, Diane received a bachelor's degree in psychology from the University of Phoenix. Diane married David Biffle on Halloween. To say that Diane loved Halloween is an understatement, but listen to this. She was born on Halloween. She received her degree in psychology on Halloween. And as I stated, her wedding anniversary was on Halloween. What most people do to prepare for Christmas, Diane did for Halloween, and her parties were absolutely legendary. Diane had 3 children, Keith, Melanie, and Mackenzie, and these wonderful grandchildren. But she also had many other children that even though she did not give birth to them, she treated them as if they were her own. Her daughter Melanie shared with us that her early years were spent in a trailer park, and that she and her family, along with most of the families in the park, were poor. There were children who were left alone much of the time, but Diane brought them into their home, shared what little they had, and literally raised dozens of children. And what changed the lives of the Biffle family? The Northwest Nursing Program. In Melanie's words, and I quote, "The nursing program changed the entire course of our family. We went from rags to riches." Diane's husband started the ball rolling, David, by enrolling in the nursing program. A Marine veteran, he decided on this new course. Melanie was in high school at the time, and she would help her dad study. From doing that, she decided that she wanted to be a nurse, and her mother also caught the nursing bug. During 1 year, both Diane and Melanie were in nursing school at the same time, and they had the opportunity of commuting together, kind of like Sienna and Sammy. Melanie realizes now what a beautiful blessing that was for both of them to have that time together. All 3, David, Diane, and Melanie, were working as nurses at Baptist DeSoto at the time of Diane's untimely death. By the way, these fur babies in the picture, they were also her children. Diane loved to sing. She loved to listen to music. She loved all of her kids, both her own children and grandchildren, and the ones who received her unconditional love and support at a time when they needed it so desperately. Melanie, you shared with us the words to a song that have helped you to cope with the loss of your mother. And these are the words. "And if you were with me tonight, I'd sing to you just one more time, a song for a heart so big, God couldn't let it live." We truly do extend our love to each person in Diane's family, David, Keith, Melanie, Mackenzie, to her grandchildren, to her many other children, and to her friends. How we wish she were still with us. But we pray that there will be comfort in knowing that scholarships will be awarded in Diane's name to nursing students who, like Diane, started later in life. Please know that each one of these students will read about Diane's life so that they will understand just how special this scholarship is. Please join me in recognizing this family and in thanking all those who made this scholarship possible.